This is not a normal live, but this is an update on the coronavirus. And I have an update for you. So here we have it. Globally, we're sitting at 15,996,140. And that's only in a matter of, it can't even be a month. It's like weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks. We were at 14 million, I believe, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now we're at 15 million, almost 16 million. So once again, that number globally is sitting at 15,996,140 cases. Here in the U.S., we account for 1 million, Here in the U.S., I'm sorry, I'm looking at India's numbers. We account for a fourth of those cases, so we're at 4,177,847. So once again, that number for the U.S. is 4,177,847. Hey, Latasha. Hey, cousin. So here in the and that's only in the U.S. Brazil has 2.3 million, almost 2.4 million. India reached 1.3 million. Yesterday they was at 1.2. Russia just reached 805,000. South Africa is at 434,000 and some change. Mexico is almost at 400,000, which they're at 385,000. Peru is at 375,000. Chile is at 343,000. The UK reached 300,000. So they're back up again because their cases have slowed down, but it risen up to a level again. Of course, and DR. Where's DR? No, Colombia, excuse me. I'm going to read Colombia first. Colombia is 240,795. I believe Ecuador is now at 80,000. Yeah, 80,036. Dominican Republic just reached 60,896. What's going on in Dominican Republic? Panama is at 58,864. Let's see. Nigeria is at 39,977. Honduras is at 38,000. Ghana is at 31,851. Cameroon is at 16,708. Kenya is at 16,643. El Salvador is at 14,221. Sudan is at 11,385. Senegal is at 9,552. Haiti's at 7,260. Jamaica is at 837 cases. I don't know what's going on in Jamaica. I don't know if there's tourists there. I don't know what's going on. That shit's insane. Bahamas is at... I don't see Bahamas anywhere, but Guyana is at 360. Bahamas is at 326. Trinidad and Tobago is at 147. Gambia is at 277. Gambia is in Africa. Barbados is at 108. Antigua is at 82. St. Vincent's at 52. Belize is at 48. Yikes, is almost at 50. St. Lucia's at 24. Grenada is still sitting at 23. Dominica is still sitting at 18. St. Kitts is still at 17. Now here in the U.S. of A. As you know, California has surpassed us as of Wednesday. There was news saying Florida surpassed us, but not yet. But tomorrow, I'm pretty sure they will surpass us. So California is sitting at 453,147 cases. So that's a big jump from 443. So they moved up about 10,000 cases. Here in New York, our cases are still slowing. We're the second, 415,911. Florida, according to the New York Times, because I'm reading from the New York Times. The other numbers I read is from the Johns Hopkins University of Medicine website. Like I said, it's public knowledge. Y'all can look it up yourselves. Florida's at 414,503. So tomorrow, because they saw 12,000 new cases today, their hospitals are pretty much overwhelmed. They're packed. And, Ron DeSantis is stupid. And he has Disney World open in Orlando. And the whole state's not wearing masks. Texas, 391,604. Yesterday, they was at 379, I believe. I'll look at those numbers again, but they have a big jump too. In a matter of days, they'll surpass New York. Florida's going to surpass us tomorrow. Next is Texas. New Jersey, 180,778. Illinois, 171,669. Arizona, 160,051. And Georgia, 151,262. They surpassed both North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts. And they surpassed Michigan. Excuse me, Michigan used to have the highest numbers. They were one of the high tiers. Now, Massachusetts has slowed their infection rate. All these other places are going to surpass. There's places that's going to surpass New York. Florida is going to surpass us tomorrow. Texas is going to surpass us in a matter of days. Next on that list, it might look like Arizona and Georgia. They're going to surpass in a matter of months. Going to surpass New York, or maybe weeks. But, yep, that's where we are. South Carolina numbers, I know I got my cousin here. They're at 80,008. So you guys saw in the last 7 days almost 13,000 cases, new cases. So that's where we are at the coronavirus. So, and going back to Johns Hopkins, in the counties that has the most cases. So I'm almost finished. Los Angeles has 168,935 on the Johns Hopkins website as the counties, top 50 counties with the most cases. Next is Maricopa in Arizona, 104,613. Cook County, 101,411. Miami-Dade County, 98,430. And Queens is at 60,700. Now I'm going to read two other numbers. Harris County in Houston is at 62,612. And Brooklyn is at 61,043. And the Bronx is still in the 40s at 49,166. Keep in mind, Queens was the epicenter of COVID-19. So now Queens is now fifth out of the top 50 counties. So the top county with the most cases is Los Angeles. I'm not surprised because there's 40 million people in California. And there's a lot of cities in California. Southern California, not too good. Northern California, cases are, but not as crazy as Southern California. Most of Southern California is conservative. So now Brooklyn has, the hospitals are sending people home to die. Wow, Danella, that's insane. But then again, look who's their governor. Look how many red people in those positions. Their hospitals is overwhelmed. The nurses are overwhelmed. There's a lack of PPE because of the governor, who is a Trump kiss ass. Governor Abbott's stupid. And still has not really closed a lot of things in Texas. We know DeSantis did not close Disney World in Orlando. And I'm pretty sure Louisiana numbers are looking type crazy too. Louisiana numbers are wow. They say not to come in Texas. What the fuck is wrong with them? That's insane. Louisiana, because I think Natasha lives in Louisiana. Let's see how that number is working. Louisiana. Hey, Joseph. Louisiana. I just saw Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana has 103 cases. Wow. I hope the what you call it gave them some help. It's insane. COVID's crazy. So, yep, that's what and they got hit with a storm. So the hurricane did make landfall. I forgot what the name of the hurricane is, but it made landfall in Texas. So Texas is battling a COVID crisis that is resulting in a financial crisis. And now they got another public health scare, which is a hurricane. And they got the worst governor in the world. And a lieutenant governor ain't shit neither. Because he wants old people to risk the economy so they can die. So like I said, COVID is real. It is not a hoax. I am not reading fake numbers. I am reading from the Johns Hopkins University of Medicine. And I'm going to type in the website coronavirus.jhs.edu. No, jeu.edu. Sorry. That is Johns Hopkins. To look at globally and the counties and the states. And then I think for the New York Times, you can subscribe for free for COVID map only, not for regular news. And the same with Washington Post. So as I say, COVID is crazy. We're at over 4.1 million. Thanks to the Sunbelt states in the South and the Southwest, that the progress that other states have made is now being in jeopardy. So, wash your hands. Keep your distance. No hugging. I see a lot of people hugging. And there's a lot of people from ages 21 to 30 and 30 to 41 that are dying and getting sick. So, if you want to avoid that, because COVID does have complications in the long run. So, please be safe. Do not listen to the resident of the White House to drink bleach or inject disinfectants in your body. We're all smart people here. We may not be scientists, but we're all smart not to do that shit. So the best way, wear your mask, wear your gloves in the store, and wash your hands. Have a good night. I'll be here with an update of more COVID numbers, and I'm pretty sure Florida will surpass us in big numbers.